Well, good morning, my darlings, from inside the greenhouse on an unexpectedly sunny morning. I'm not in my usual gardening attire. I've popped on a nice little dress from Serafina because we are doing a little bit of autumnal, slightly festive shooting in the greenhouse this morning, trying to get as ahead as possible on our Christmas projects. So we have got Jake here today for a shoot day. Well, I spoke too soon, it has just started raining, but never mind, because it's still nice and bright. I'm creating a little bit of a table setup here. I'm going to bring in some flowers, some candles maybe, because first on our agenda today is to shoot some snaps for some Instagram content for Chase, which is my favourite gin. And fun fact, Chase is actually made, the brand is from Hereford, which is where I grew up. So love to support a local brand, field to bottle. Their pink grapefruit and pomelo G&Ts are just exceptional. So this is first on the cards today. Okay, secondary props to dress the table. I've bought in a couple of our lovely candles, green candles on this cute little scalloped base, probably an antique shop find. And then these wireless lamps from Pookie are absolutely amazing. You can just have them anywhere you like, really lovely, especially casting our minds back to summer when we had dinners outside, and obviously you can just put them wherever you like, so perfect for greenhouse and garden dinners. I've just broken up the bunch of flowers that Charlie bought last week from Soho Farmhouse, taken any remaining living bits and put them in posy jars, and it's always nice to have something a bit more green and rustic in shot as well. I'm just waiting for Jake to finish shooting in Charlie's dressing room, so thought I would give you a little garden update. Joy of joys. I know half of you love them and half of you are like, Josie, we came here for the other content, but here we go. So everything gets quite wild at this time of year. A lot of things just really need cutting back, like our asters. They're starting to look a bit scruffy. I need to do lots of deadheading on the roses. The anemones, sadly, are starting to finish now, although I actually really like how they look when they finish. They're just like these floating pom-poms. And these ones which are more exposed are doing less well, but some which are further in the border are still quite happy, so they're obviously a bit more protected. The Origeron is great at this time of year. I'm really glad that we have it on the edges of the borders. Still my favourite view of the house. I really don't know what to do with all of my pumpkins. There are just too many. I need to think of some more recipes, but I've had to shift some out of the greenhouse for our shooting, so any suggestions, very, very welcome. And then, how lucky are we? We've got blue skies now. This is perfect. I always think that photos look very flat when it's grey. Yeah, we've obviously pulled out all of the beans to let everything down here grow a bit more. The compost and soil level has gone down quite significantly. You can see quite a lot of the pipes, so I need to get cracking with my composting. And I might be doing a mulch, maybe a strolch mulch, the straw mulch, on top of these beds to provide some protection over the winter months. It's all about preparing the garden for winter at this time of year. I pulled up my carrots in the last vlog for our Sunday roast. I wish I'd planted more. I'm going to make a note of what we used a lot of and what we didn't, so that I grow better amounts next year. And the rainbow chard is just keeps on giving. The more I cut it back, the more it grows. You can see on this side, that's the one that I've been harvesting the most, and that's actually a really good size now. What else to report? Rhubarb just stays in situ, the beans are all gone. The artichoke providing a bit of structure, but I need to do a little bit more tidying down here. And sadly, now that it's getting chillier, the cosmos are really coming to the end as well. Very sad. And I don't think we've got any more dahlias coming through. This might just be my last one. And I'm pretty sure, wasn't this the first of the year as well? So my Dolce de Leche being the longest standing dahlia in the garden. So yeah, gosh, it's really been quite a learning curve this year with the garden. Still looks great. Just a little emptier. Just Just the one rose left in this section of the garden. But we've got plenty of activity in the herb bed, which is great because we'll use lots of herbs for our Sunday roasts. Okay, my darlings, oh my gosh, it is a few hours later and we have had Jake, our videographer, here today. So it's been one of those days where we have been shooting pretty much back to back, non-stop. Don't ask me why I'm showing you my outfit of the day in this mirror. I'm probably not the best mirror for it, but I just wanted to show you before I put on my dressing gown because I just need to get cozy after a shoot day. This absolutely gorgeous dress from Serafina. I did kind of unbox this with you in the end of a vlog a couple of vlogs ago, but I didn't try it on for you. And oh my gosh, we were filming some very seasonal, slightly festive shots today, and this was just absolutely perfect. If I have got any of the edits back already, I'll pop some photos up on the screen here. We got some lovely festive video clips as well. Let's just say we are starting to plan Vlogmas. So we're just getting a little bit of teaser content, but yeah, it's just this absolutely gorgeous green velvet dress with a beautiful bow, silk kind of bib detail. It's absolutely stunning. I might wear this tomorrow. Did I mention we have got a very exciting day tomorrow? I'm hosting a festive wreath making workshop with aromatherapy associates on my tiptoes, and I feel like this will be absolutely perfect for that. So this has been my final outfit that we have been shooting. Now, we did have a very exciting delivery today. Here we go. This is actually the first time that I have ever had the Net-a-Porter advent calendar, which is so very exciting. I think it's their 5th year of doing an advent calendar, but I thought we could take a sneak peek together. Might have to lay it flat. I will of course leave this linked down below. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm spoiling it for myself and for everybody else by going through the calendars, but you know what, that's what we're here for. So let's have a little look. It is of course a beauty advent calendar. Ooh, Margaret Dabbs. I feel like she's the foot lady. Oh, it's hand serum. I love a hand serum. You can obviously treat your hands in the same way that you treat your face. Pop on a serum first and then a full-on cream at night or in the day. A little bit lighter if you do find hand creams a bit heavy. That's a lovely one. Again, something that I wouldn't necessarily... It's something that I wouldn't necessarily have chosen to purchase for myself, but that's why these are great, because you get to try things and you never know, you might fall in love with something. Let's do my lucky number 15. What do we have here? Senteuse d'Orient. What is it? Amber soap. Gosh, I can smell this already. I can't open it with one hand, but I'm sure it is delightful. And then I'll just do one more. Ooh, face gem. Is this a gua sha tool, maybe? Ooh, I remember they use these in their treatments. Really good for sculpting the face. Very, very nice. Well, that's a lovely selection of beauty treats. I obviously need to give some of these calendars to friends because I've got quite a few in my collection this year. I'm just going to open one more just for fun. Ooh, someone was telling me how great these were the other day. I need some of these for tomorrow morning, so I look fresh for the event. So how many have we got here? Got a couple, so I'm going to leave one in there and I'm going to put one on my bedside table for in the morning. So what a huge treat. Thank you so much to Net-a-Porter. I cannot wait to open these properly as we finally get into December. My goodness, it'll be here before we know it. Oh my gosh, we've also had a delivery from Joe Loves, and this is not focusing, but it is their Christmas trees candle, and I have to say, this is my favorite Christmas scent. It makes this room just smell so festive, and we will have an artificial tree in the drawing room again, so it's really nice to have this smell. And I remember misting every room of the house with the Joe Loves Christmas tree room mist last year, so to leave this burning in the corner is just going to be wonderful. And I think they have sent some cookies, which is wonderful news because I am very peckish and Charlie is at a sports massage, so we won't be eating dinner for a little while. Baked by Steph. I love her cookies. Oh my gosh. Wonderful. Gosh, how talented. Someone has done this by hand. That is incredible. I'm going to snack on these while I take my makeup off and do my evening skincare routine. Hello again. Slightly unusual spot to be coming at you for a vlog chat, but the lighting in the bathroom is just very, very bad. It is only 6:20 and oh my goodness, it is pitch black outside already. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, and how British to talk about how dark it's getting after daylight savings. But anyway, something else that I just opened was this month's Skin and Me. I always get very excited when this arrives. And this is actually different to what normally happens, because for the first time in the whole time I've been using Skin and Me, which must be approaching 1.5 years now, I actually emailed my dermatology team this time to ask for a slight tweak in the formulation, because as a throwback, in case you have not heard me talking about Skin and Me before, I'm sure you all have, because I am literally their #1 fan. Skin and Me this is the daily doser. And after taking a very, very quick quiz online, sending some makeup-free photos, which is all very easy, a daily doser product is designed especially for your skin and your skincare concerns, whether that is those first signs of aging, and even skin tone, pigmentation, pore size, whatever your main skin concerns are, Skin and Me will design a perfect product for you. And it essentially means that you are getting personalized skincare for your skin needs, and you don't need to go and see a very expensive / very hard to get hold of dermatologist. That's the kind of short version. But because it's such a personalized service, and the ingredients within this are active ingredients, so all of my friends have got a slightly different formulation of active ingredients. They really are quite active, and that is why you see a difference. All of my friends that are using Skin and Me literally rave about it. They rave about it so much. They are so thrilled by the transformation that they're seeing within their team, because the active ingredients in here are ones which are actually proven to work and chosen especially for your skin's needs. At this time of year, I think it's very important to be aware of your active ingredients. One of the reasons why I love this is because I don't need to really think about my routine. I don't need to think, oh gosh, I'm putting on a retinol serum, can I no longer put on a niacinamide serum? Because I just know that all of my active ingredients are in here, so I don't touch any other active ingredients. So I don't touch anything else that might be like a peel or retinols. I don't go near them because this is enough for me. The ingredients within my Skin and Me are particularly good for regenerating the skin, so getting rid of those dead skin cells, really helping the skin to renew itself. And what that means is that I really need to be conscious within the rest of my skincare routine of ensuring that I get enough hydration, especially at this time of year when it is cold outside, there is heating on inside. It is a tough time of year for our skin. So I have actually, for the first time, got in touch with my dermatology team to request that we don't go up a notch with my active ingredients this month, because the product that I had last month, and in case you're not familiar, you basically get like a little calendar. Can you see the dates marked here? You twist it every single evening, and you get your daily dose of the products. I actually didn't want anything stronger this month, because previous months my active ingredients had been going up maybe just by 0.2 or 0.5%, but I feel that the level of active ingredients I'm at now is really good for my skin, and I don't want to step it up at this time of year. So this is essentially, I think, the same as last month's formula, which I have been loving, my skin is used to. I will continue using like hyaluronic acid serums, nice calming face masks, lovely rich moisturizers, and that is the skincare routine that should work for me throughout the cooler months. When I look back at old videos, I really notice such a difference in my skin. Like, I have not topped up my makeup or freshened my face up at all after a long and, I'm not gonna lie, quite intense and exhausting shoot day, but I still feel like my skin is glowing. It still looks healthy, and you guys know that my diet is not the best, so anything that I can do to look after my skin, to keep my skin glowing, I am a huge fan of. Yeah, I just absolutely adore Skin and Me. So the way that I Skin and Me is that at the end of a working day, I go into the bathroom, take my makeup off. As I'm sure you've seen me do a million times, I double or triple cleanse, and then I will pop this on, and then about 10 minutes later I will pop on a nice hydrating serum, usually the Elizabeth Arden ceramide capsules, and then before bed I'll lather on a really nice thick night cream as well. So I'm going to go and do that now. I'm going to go and take my makeup off, pop on my Skin and Me. If you are not yet a customer, then oh my goodness, what are you waiting for? It is just the best product. You've heard me raving about this so often, so if you needed a final nudge, let this be your final nudge. You can use the code Josie11 and that will get you your first month's daily doser for just £3.50. Usually £24.99, which is absolutely amazing, and you will see a difference in that first month. So why not give it a try for £3.50? I mean, you really might as well give it a try. So I'll leave the code, I'll leave the link and the code at the top of the description box down below. Josie11 is the code that you need. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go and take my makeup off at the end of the day and pop this on. Okay, evening skincare routine done. At least part one is done. I've applied my Skin and Me after doing a lovely double cleanse. Right, so what I do now is I take one of these with me because I don't like to apply anything straight away. That's another reason why these are so handy. I'll take one of these with me. I'm going to go and sit down and do a little bit of editing now, and then in 10 minutes time I will pop some of this on my skin. Just a bit of hydration, a little bit of ceramide love, and that is my skin done before I get into bed. Okay, my darlings, filming for our small business Christmas gift guide is now done. Hallelujah. I always put on a little bit more makeup than I would usually wear when I'm doing that kind of filming, so I'm now just trying to make it look a little bit more natural before we're heading into London. So we have got our very exciting wreath making workshop. I think that there are going to be 10 attendees coming to the workshop. I shared an invitation for the event on my Instagram stories earlier in the week, and 10 of you are going to be joining me for the wreath making with Aromatherapy Associates. I think there's going to be an opportunity to discover their Christmas range, hand and arm massages, and of course making the wreaths, which is going to be great fun. And then I'm heading to my favourites, Michael Van Clark, to get my hair cut, which is very needed because it is getting super long and super straggly. It's the most glorious day today, so it's going to be really wonderful in London. I think because my hair is so long, it's just very flat at the top at the moment, so thank goodness that it's sunny because I can get away with my favourite hair accessory. Okay, my darlings, we have made it to Soho, and here on Bateman Street is where we are having the wreath making class with the Aromatherapy Associates this afternoon. Let's go and check it out. So this is our wreath making station. So we all individually have these. Oh, I'm so grateful that we have pre-made up wreath circles because that is the hardest bit. And then we've got lots of lovely foliage to add in. We've got some beautiful leaves. I don't know, is that a wax flower? Maybe some berries. And then I love adding in lots of these colourful segments. We've got some pine cones. Who are the flowers by? Botanique. Beautiful. We've got the wires for attaching. You'd think I'd be good at this by now, but we shall see. So we're waiting for the ladies to arrive. Oh look, there's even more foliage down there. We've got some beautiful eucalyptus leaves and some teasels. These dry out really beautifully. Always something worth considering. Nice festive touches. Can't wait to begin. This is a beautiful festive tablescape that the girls have created. I definitely want to do something like this at Christmas. Lovely runner in the middle of the table. Look at these beautiful baubles and the charger plates. And we have got an Aromatherapy Associates themed tree. I love the idea of putting a dried hydrangea in there. That's such a great idea.
This is when everything falls off.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's in my my car, and then if Charlie's driving,
Still pass.
Still Charlie's car. That's great.
So you need to make sure it lasts during English games.
Exactly, and then through the Cotswolds, thing. Throw it on the floor. Hope for the best. I love how everyone's is so different, even though we have the same.
Although I do think I just went watch the right? I think I might have watched.
So you just
hand it all the same stuff.
Yeah, I'd recommend to. Yeah, I mean you've got. Yes, we do. Give me 2 seconds. Just to make it smell lovely. Yeah. Thank you. Do you want more wine?
Maybe. I'm just playing around. Me too. You should have. Do you want to keep it lovely? I'd love to keep in touch.
I've decided that I quite like to use my nails and Wreath, so it's got a little rejig. Like it shorten.
Are you taking off your
with the white? Yeah. It's got that white. I'm going to shorten that.
I thought you were from Cotswolds, not St. Guy.
Do you want me to do with ribbon scissors?
Yes, I know. Is that going to be long enough though? For a bird?
Because if we compare it to House Kisses.
Are you going to have another bit?
Yeah. You should never do it about that. I might do it slightly shorter, but I'm not doing it. Hold that. I'll grab some seconds.
Yeah. That press 13 was strong. My cure is not like married.
Because I'm revolutionary, so I constantly like every time they're in a fancy way of doing with wire and stuff.
Well, that was just the absolute loveliest way to spend an afternoon. There was such a lovely group of ladies at the wreath making class. We had so much fun with such great topics of conversation and just the most inspiring group of ladies, and one gentleman came along. It was so lovely. I forgot how amazing it is to actually meet the people that watch these YouTube videos. It's always a real pinch me moment. There was even a lady there who had one of my flowered bouquets of flowers for her wedding bouquet, which was very surreal. Just an amazing group. There was a couple that had come all the way from Canada, ladies from all across the UK. It really was sensational, and we have got our own Christmas wreaths to take home with us. Now my next appointment for the day is at my hairdresser's, but I've got an hour to kill on Marylebone High Street, so I'm going to do a little bit of early Christmas shopping. Well, it feels somewhat festive on Marylebone High Street. I've got 45 minutes until my hair appointment, so I'm going to have a little mooch around. Monica Vinader looking very ready for the gift giving season. I've got so many gorgeous pieces. Ooh, I think that is a new style of bracelet. Is that Holly Willoughby, or am I going mad? I'm so tempted to pick up a few of these hydrangea mop heads to add to our Christmas tree. The colours are just so beautiful, and I have never seen hydrangeas this huge before. Actually, that's a lie. I have a Dalesford, and they are £17 per head at Dalesford. Not sure how much they are here. £10. Well, that is a lot more reasonable, but still very expensive for flowers. This is a shop called Bailey and Sage, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit like the Marylebone answer to Dalesford. Wow, they are beautiful. Let's go and check it out. Oh my gosh, I feel like if I lived here, this is where I would be doing my local shop. Look at this lovely display with all the gourds. So lovely. Vegetarians look away, but oh my goodness, this area smells so good. hazelnut saucisson. Oh, my mouth is watering. Wow. And here we are, my final stop of the day. I can't wait to sit down and be pampered by Lamb Fan. I'm just desperate for a haircut. I think I'm going to ask for at least an inch or so off to make my hair look fresh and wonderful again, get rid of all those dead ends. So let's go and enjoy a lovely hair treatment. Honestly, you guys know how much I'm just obsessed with coming here. Well, I have just heard the very good news that they can also do my nails while I'm getting my hair cut, which is amazing. I've always known that they do it here at Michael Van Clark, but I've never actually asked before, but I'm very, very grateful because as much as my nails have lasted very well on this hand, I do have a couple of chips over on this hand, you can see here, and I'm pretty sure wreath making didn't do them any favours at all. You may have noticed on my outfit of the day that my bow has got a little shorter since this morning, so we actually added part of this ribbon, which is the Amazon velvet ribbon. I added it to the top of my wreath, a bit of a niche decision, but I thought it would look lovely and festive. That's the length I'm going to go, by the way, so yeah, a couple of inches I think we will take off. Have the most beautiful blooms here. I've never even been in their deli before. I can't believe of the millions of times I've been here, I've never been to the deli. Look at this, is that walnut cake? Oh my. Full length outfit of the day. I wore this lovely Serafina dress and my Reiss boots and a Prada bag. Anyone is looking for an amazing stocking filler, I'm actually going to get one of these for Freddie. I feel like she would love it. And I always have one of my rose gold hairbrushes in my handbag. Well, what an absolute treat. I was able to get my nails done at the same time as having my hair cut with Lamb Fan. What an absolute treat. So I have got beautiful chrome festive nails and an inch or so of my hair, and it already feels so much healthier and lighter. The colour even looks better, even though I haven't had the colour done. Lamb Fan did a great job as always. And for someone who just loves multitasking and getting my nails done at the same time was such a treat. Definitely going to be booking that in every time I come for a colour, and they even finished within 10 seconds of each other. That is how pro they are. I'm so blown away. Every time I come to Michael Van Clark, I just fall in love with it here more and more and more. Good morning, my darlings. Apologies, I did not bid you good night last night. Whenever I get home from London and it's dark, even if it's not majorly late, I just find myself absolutely exhausted. But had such a wonderful pamper in the salon last night. I just love going into Michael Van Clark. They did hair, they did nails. I had about an inch taken off the length of my hair. My main aim was just to really get rid of all the dead bits, and I feel like it instantly just looks so much healthier. I didn't have any colour for this appointment, but I need to sneak myself in for a colour appointment before Christmas just to freshen up my locks. I also picked up a couple of the number one brush. If you guys have not tried this hairbrush before, it is the absolute best. Mine is covered in hair. So gentle and great at detangling. I also picked up a handbag version. I feel like these would be the absolute best stocking fillers if you're looking for something to gift someone and you're not too sure what to go for. I'd highly recommend a number one brush from Michael Van Clark. So I wasn't actually planning on vlogging today, but I have had a delivery from Reiss and I've got some gorgeous pieces which are actually a real mix. A gorgeous coat which I can't wait to share with you, this knit actually which is just perfect for relaxing and working from home. It's kind of like just this really cozy bobbly material which I just love, super soft. And I thought I would finish today's video with a little premium try on for you. It's been a while since I did a little Reiss try on for you. So the knit that I'm wearing now, let's just bring you around here. This is pretty much just like a uniform for me on days that I'm working from home. Today I'm just going to be catching up on home admin. I've got a little boring, but I've got loads of washing I need to do. I've got just editing I need to do. So this will be the outfit of the day. The only real design detail is this little slip cut section on the wrists. Obviously you could tuck it in if you've got some nice, have I already got something on it? That is coffee, I've already got coffee on it. What an idiot. But yeah, you could definitely tuck this in to some slightly smarter trousers. I'm going to keep this on to show you the coat of my dreams. Okay, my darlings, here it is. Something that Reiss do. Oh gosh, I just saw this in the mirror and I thought it was a spider. It is the tag. Something that Reiss do incredibly well is shearling. I have got Reiss shearling things in my current wardrobe that I have had for so many years. You probably won't remember this, but I used to work in the Reiss flagship on Barrett Street with the head offices up above, and I never had any money because every time I was paid my salary, I would just go and buy Reiss Pieces. I've just always been a huge fan of the brand. I think their quality versus the longevity and the timelessness of their designs make the pieces so worth the investment. I was a very good sales associate at Reiss because I loved, not even past tense, love, but also loved the product so much that I persuaded people to buy so much because I was always just talking about how they were such fantastic building blocks for your wardrobe. Maybe that's where my catchphrases from YouTube came from, because I was always talking to customers about ways that they could style it with things they got in their wardrobe and how these things are going to be in their life/wardrobe for so many years to come, and my thoughts have not changed. So, did I need another coat? No. However, as soon as I saw this one, firstly, I mean, let's just look at the quality of this. It is a teddy bear brown shearling. You've got leather on one side with quite a lot of Reiss pieces like this. You can actually wear them flipped, you can reverse them. Not sure if I would with this one, so let's give it a try. Oh my gosh, the weight of it is such a weighty piece. Oh my gosh, Max Mara, eat your heart out. This is stunning. I need to take this tag off. Oh my goodness me, the quality of this coat, I cannot even tell you. So we have got, let's see, design detail wise. This is clever, so you can actually wear it almost as like a wrap coat. It's got this little kind of like a dressing gown tie on the inside here. There we go. Oh, that is adorable. Oh my gosh, it is literally like a teddy bear dressing gown. And then you can wrap yourself up in it. Ooh. Let's grab a handbag. I quite like the fact that it's not got a collar, it's not got a lapel flopping over, because sometimes when you put your handbag on then you find yourself adjusting yourself constantly, but it kind of gives the effect of one with the crossover detail. You've got these lovely deep pockets. Can you see the way that the teddy material is shining? It really does look, I feel like with Reiss Pieces you can just tell that the quality is 10 out of 10. I have got it on with my Valentino boots that you might remember from Farfetch. Oh, I just love it. I absolutely love this. This is so timeless. One of those things that you just know that once you've made the investment, and I'm not gonna lie, it is a slightly eye-watering investment, but it's just going to be one of those things that is forever in your wardrobe. I actually love how it looks just worn open as well, a little bit more relaxed. I think I would probably, realistically, I'd probably only do it up if I was really cold. And it's just not cold at the moment, it's just not been getting cold. So what do you guys think? I think this is just absolutely sensational. And then of course, the leather, just gonna keep you so toasty warm. Okay, I almost tried this on and I was thinking, oh, I don't remember ordering this, it's such a lovely colour, thinking I'd ordered myself kind of like a, you know, lovely round the house or, you know, Sunday roast kind of knit, but of course it is for Charlie. I have shrunk a couple of his knits lately, which obviously didn't go down too well, so I thought I would treat him to something new. I think he will absolutely love this colour. It's kind of like an olivey, almost eucalyptus green with the zip, what's this say? Merino extra fine wool. Yeah, zip up at the top. I mean, this is just a very Charlie kind of top, isn't it? I can imagine him wearing this underneath his gilets. So if anyone is looking for Christmas gifts for their husbands or their brothers or their boyfriends, just fluff everywhere in this house, I thought this was the most gorgeous gift option. I might actually give it to him before Christmas as a way of apology for destroying his other knitwear. but I thought I would show you that. And then I have got on this really lovely, it's kind of like a champagne-y coloured t-shirt. I get a lot of questions on where to buy wardrobe basics like t-shirts, and surprise surprise, my answer is always Reiss. The quality of them, I mean, this is just like, feels almost silky, the way that the fabric hangs. And I like to just tuck the very front into my leggings or jeans, or even with a skirt, just a really nice layering piece. I love the way that the arms are cut as well. You've got like a little cap sleeve, really gorgeous colour, really gorgeous material. Again, I've got Reiss t-shirts in my, to be honest, I very rarely buy t-shirts because I've got white, I've got like a grey speckled marl, I've got a pure grey, and I've got like a pinky colour, all of this exact t-shirt. And because they wash and wear so well, I just never find that I need to buy any more. But then when I saw that they brought out this new kind of taupey, almost champagne-y colour, I thought I would add this to my collection. The material, it's kind of like, if any of you guys have bought the linen bundle, bed linen, that I'm just obsessed with, you'll know that it's almost got like a satiny shine to it. That is almost like what you have on these t-shirts. They are just, they almost glow. They're so lovely. Okay, up next, this is just something that absolutely everybody should have in their wardrobes. It is the most useful thing in any autumn winter wardrobe, and it is of course the classic roll neck. Very little design detail on this one. You've just got the perfect thickness of roll neck, the perfect softness, that you're not constantly like pulling it away and itching at your neck, which is very annoying. The only design detail is, can you see this little tiny little ribbed detail here on the sleeves, just like a little nod to a design detail there. And I would say that this particular roll neck has just got slightly sloped shoulders, which gives it that a little bit more kind of relaxed look to it. I would literally wear this, just this outfit by itself, for relaxed occasions, meeting friends for dinner, having friends over at the house, also just days when I'm working from home. But then I might style this with some lighter coloured trousers for a slightly more elevated look. Oh my goodness me, I am obsessed with this look. So I have paired the gorgeous cashmere, is it cashmere or wool? I need to check the label in a second. Knit with the sloped shoulders with this heavenly pair of white smart trousers. Another thing that Reiss do so very well is their smart trousers. I have just had a very large breakfast, but I still feel that I may need to size up in these trousers because it's on, I've got fairly wide hips, and I think that it may, what do you guys think? I'm not sure. I feel like maybe I could do with a slight size up, but I do absolutely love how they look. I love how high-waisted they are. Not sure if you can see, but I have styled with the Manolos for a little pop of green down at the bottom, perhaps with a little green bag. Have I shown you this yet? This is from a lovely brand called Charlotte Elizabeth. It's just such a nice size if you are going, you know, office to restaurant. It's got a little shoulder strap in there as well. Green and gold, I feel like, is the colour combination that I'm just loving this year. Someone also sent me, because when did I wear these? Oh, it was actually my Jimmy Choos that I wore to the opera, and I kept getting my dress stuck on the little diamante. Someone sent me a TikTok where you can basically paint the diamante claws with clear nail varnish, and apparently that stops things getting stuck, which is a very, very good idea indeed. I'm not sure if it would dull the sparkle on them though. Let me know if anyone has tried it. But yeah, this feels like such an elegant outfit. I'm trying to think when I'll wear this. Actually, I've got some really lovely lunches, like special lunch events in London coming up over the next couple of weeks. I've got some really nice kind of day events coming up that this would just be the most elegant. I feel like it's such a lovely wintry elevated outfit, and you can always wear with slightly more casual shoes. I'm sure some very cool people would wear with trainers. I'm going to try the coat on again with this outfit because I feel like it would just be sensational. Oh my goodness. This is just the best, chicest, most elegant winter outfit. I mean, you're wearing trousers, a cozy knit, and the world's coziest coat. It is such a comfortable outfit, and yet I feel like it looks so chic. And I love the brown, the whites and creams, and the green. Maybe the green is a little bit too much, maybe neutral shoes, but this is definitely my next nice day out in London outfit sorted. Okay, I'm not so sure about this jumper and bottoms combination, but I am sure about how much I love this jumper. So we all know that this time of year having elevated knits I feel like is a really lovely thing to have in your wardrobe. It's a great way of being comfortable and still feeling elegant and put together. Maybe, do you know what, I would just wear this with leggings. I do quite like it with the trousers. Let me know what is your favourite way of styling an elevated knit. But as you can see, just a really simple kind of sweater with this gold, it's kind of like a giant chain detail. That's the vibes. And the thread on this, kind of like the coat, it's like champagne-y, really metallic-y. And then you've got that detail going down the sleeves too. I'm trying to think outside the box here of ways of wearing this knit without it just being leggings. You could wear this over a lovely silky slip skirt, that would be really gorgeous. Obviously over jeans, if you wear jeans. Let me know your favourite sweater, jumper styling tips. Okay, we've gone a little bit rogue here, very rogue, but I actually really love it. And let me tell you, if you have comfort at the top of your outfit priority list, this is a seriously comfortable outfit, because these trousers, they are of course from Reiss. Can you see how they shine? They're kind of like a satin material. They have got an elasticated waistband. I'm obsessed with an elasticated waistband. Because of my hips, I'm not sure that they're the most flattering on me, but I do just love how this looks. I love how comfortable these trousers are. They really are. I would happily eat my Christmas dinner in these trousers. That is how comfortable they are. And with the metallic of the jumper, with the kind of satiny shine on the trousers, I've added much needed height boost with the Manolos again. It's very different for me, but I really like how this looks. So an elevated knit with a smart pair of trousers. I like it. Yeah, very different for me. Let me know what you guys think. I'm obsessed with these trousers. Okay, my darlings, last but not least, this jumper dress is not new. You have seen this a million times before. I have just been on the Reiss website and I am officially adding this to my wish list. We all know how obsessed I am with jumper dresses, and this just looks like absolute perfection. But the final thing that was in this order was this pair of boots. I actually have this pair from last year. They were in a slightly different colour, slightly lighter, and they are, without doubt, my most worn pair of boots. This year the heel is a little bit slimmer and the colour is a little bit more tan, which in my opinion just makes them even more wearable. What I absolutely love, I'm just going to pop you down, is the pointed toe, because it just makes your legs look so long. The leather is also, oh, there's still some stuffing in there. The leather is so soft, they literally mould to your body, so much so that even if I'm wearing a shorter dress, I just find them so slimming because they're so, you know, it literally just looks kind of like an extension of your leg. They are so flattering. If anyone has bought Reiss boots before, you'll know what I mean. Don't buy Jimmy Choo boots, honestly, because having tried that kind of light beige colour from Farfetch, let me tell you, these are more flattering and more comfortable, and an eighth of the price. Oh my gosh, perfection. Absolute boot perfection. I really hope that they look as fabulous on camera as they do in real life. Can you see the way that they are literally so tight on my legs, which I think is such a flattering look if you are wearing something shorter. Imagine if you're wearing a shorter dress. They don't look bulky, they're just so slimming. And the stiletto heel, the pointed toe, both so flattering, because you are so Because they fit you so well, your foot doesn't move around, so I can wear these all day in London and still be super comfy. I don't wobble around in them, so I can definitely get away with wearing a heel this high all day long. I mean, look at the quality of the leather, the contrast stitching up here. Honestly, you will not find designer boots 5 times the price of this for any better quality. I truly think that Reiss boots are absolutely the best in the game. They are so beautiful, so beautiful. I'll show you my ones from last year, these ones here. Just a little bit more kind of caramelly in colour. The leather is still so soft. Very similar detail along the front. The new ones are slightly more pointed toe and slightly more of a stiletto. I don't want to show you them too closely because I've worn them a lot lately and they have got Cotswold mud splashed up them. But I have to say, if anything, the leather probably just gets softer with age. Love them. Just for luck. Styling the coat over a jumper dress. Perfect outfit, all of the neutrals, elevated autumn and winter wardrobe basics that you're just going to keep forever and ever and ever. Quality over quantity. So my darlings, quite possibly, I would actually say my most successful Reiss haul ever. That's a bold statement there, but so many lovely bits. Can't decide whether the boots or the coat is my favourite, but I love them. I also have to say, if you're looking for some elevated evening wear for the festive season, they've got the most sensational velvet jumpsuit, which is gorgeous. I've seen they've got a velvet high neck top. Just one to keep your eye on for the festive season and beyond, because the pieces are so stunning. My burgundy dress that I wore last year for Boxing Day, don't know if that's still available. If it is, I'll leave a link down below. But anyway, darlings, as I said, I wasn't planning on vlogging today, so I am going to get back into the first look, leggings and a cozy knit, and catch up on my editing. So darlings, I'm going to end the vlog here. Little reminder, don't forget I will leave the Skin and Me Daily Doser for £3.50 linked at the top of the description box. I had someone literally message me on Instagram just now asking what retinol I use for early fine lines on the forehead for preventing those, and I said, don't use retinol, use Skin and Me, it's the best. So yes, I'll leave that linked at the top of the description box. And by the time you're watching this, our discount directory page on the blog will be live, so I think I might add that to the things that are always in the description box. It's basically all the discount codes that I have with brands, especially at this time of year. There are so many, it can be hard to keep up with, and I don't want to seem like a shopping channel reeling them off every single time. So I'll leave that blog post link down below if you want to bookmark it. And yes, that is all from me, darlings. So thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.